Hey everybody, it's Robert Lee Molton here, and today we're going to be looking at tremolo blocking myths. This is part 1 of 2, and let's just jump right in here. Myth number 1. Okay, when blocking a tremolo, do you need to have a wooden block? Most people think you have to have a wooden block. In fact, it's best if you use a metal or a steel block, and as you can see right here, I have a metal shim between the base plate and the body, and this makes a perfect communication between the two. And as we look over here on this side, you can see a little better right there. This is the actual spacer, and it connects against the base plate, and the wood makes a perfect connection between the two. Okay, myth number 2. Cannot dive bomb or use the whammy bar at all. In fact, this is wrong. You can use the dive bar. You can actually dive down, but you cannot pull upward. That's the only difference. But the bar still is fully functional, and you can use it downward. Now, of course, if you take the bar out, you can actually just use this as a stop tail piece. And there are advantages to that because you will get better tone, and your tuning will be much better in this position. Okay, myth number 3. There is no difference between tone or feel with a block tremolo, and this is definitely wrong. There's a huge difference in tone and feel. First of all, if your tremolo is floating, the feel is going to be much looser, much more slinky on the strings, and when you're doing double stop bends or any kind of two-string bends, you'll notice that the other strings will tend to pull flat, and that does interfere in the sound of the guitar and the tuning that you're playing, especially with another guitar player. This could be an issue. However, in the tone, it's a huge difference as well, because when this tremolo makes communication with the body, they are actually connected together as one. Now you have way more resonance through the guitar, through the trem, and it just brings so much more tone back. If your tremolo is floating against the two studs, that's the only point of contact, and it's very, very limited as to how much tone can feed through. And a lot of people don't even realize this because when the trem is floating and the guitar sounds good as it is, you just don't know what you're missing until you actually block it. And as you can see right here on the back, all we're trying to do is just get enough pressure from this base plate to meet up with the body, okay? And as you can see, the claw right here, we do have a little bit of room left. If we actually needed to bring that in, we could bring it in just a little bit further. And but at this point, I am using 5 springs, and that gives me quite a bit of pressure. So there's pretty good communication between these two areas here. Okay, so the question is, do you want to get killer guitar tone? Because right now, you need to go to greatguitartone.com and get your copy of How to Get Great Guitar Tone. Harness the power of my time and money, and you'll save hundreds of dollars and shave years off your learning curve. So right now, go ahead and go to greatguitartone.com and get your copy right now, and I'll see you in part 2. I thank you for watching. This is Robert Lee Molton. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.